I don't know. Either way, whatever. Basically, sir. Wait, do you have shaders on? I didn't check.
It's off. It's not never been on. All right.
Basically, sir. Did you listen to what I said before about boss rushes?
No.
Okay, so a boss rush is basically a game or map, usually games, or a mode of a game where you just constantly fight. You either constantly fight bosses, they're like the normal enemies, or you get to select a boss and just fight them. So what I'm doing is I'm making custom Minecraft bosses using Minecraft mods, maybe even texturing them to make them all cool looking, using commands to give them special abilities and everything.
All right.
And then I'll have like a selection of 20.
Let's begin. So hello everybody. My name is Sarfnik. I'm here with Warcries, and I believe
Hello.
Boof is in the chat. And we're doing our first ever Forvegreen War construction live stream. I turned my render distance down a little bit. I might turn it up a little bit just so you kind of see, because it's important to have good render distance on while you're kind of constructing on here, because chunks are kind of weird. And if you didn't know, we're on the Forvegreen War map. And up to recently, the map was only this big, but me and War decided to do a major extension of it to fit more like places like Conlis Kingdom, the reserve in. So, yes, as you know, we have done some terraforming, and we're gonna do some more terraforming right now, and that's what this stream is about. Also, it's kind of podcasty, so yes, TP to me.
Well, we
Oh,
discuss
actually,
odd
you're already over there.
things, maybe even some hypothetical conversations, if you get me.
Yes, and I guess answer questions if people ask them in the chat, or keep an eye out for that because he has a second monitor.
Remember, sir, not to make them square, make them more circle.
So yes, this is how we terraform. So we've already terraformed most of the territory for this map, as you can see up here. Whoop, my map got a little bit moved away. Okay.
We smooth after, by the way.
And to give the proper credits, it was all done by me, War, and Steel. No one else really contributed at all. I believe I'm right.
Not building wise.
Not like no terraform. No one. We haven't done any building yet.
Lou didn't. Lou got on, but didn't. I'm not even sure if he helped at all with the map. Did he help with the map at all? Was he just on?
He was on. He was just helping with the storyline. That's it.
Yeah, there.
So, yep. Also, we have a lot more actors than you think. We've actually gotten like a lot of people to like choose.
We're still recruiting actors, quite a lot of them.
But yes.
We have no real limit because we want a lot of actors.
And let's just talk about the series for now, honestly. You want to talk about the storyline, or should we not spoil that?
Well...
We'll talk about we'll give like a... You won't tell what happens in the first movie. We haven't even decided the storylines or like the plot of the second and third movie. We've only done the first movie almost like to its full core.
The first movie, are you guys ready? The name is... Seth, would you like to say the name, or me?
I shall say it. The Forvegreen War 1, The Elder Tree.
Or the Enchanted Forest, probably the Elder Tree. We don't know.
We haven't 100% decided on this full thing yet. But
I thought it was the Enchanted Forest, but the Elder Tree sounds better once I've just said it right now.
I don't know. It's either going to be called the Elder Tree or the Enchanted Forest. I'm likely going to call it the Elder Forest name? Elder Tree. I said Elder Forest. The Elder Tree. Because, like, it is kind of centered around the Elder Tree, but the Enchanted Forest is some important plot place. And just to say, the Enchanted Forest is where the Elder Tree is, so they're kind of like the same thing, honestly.
Yeah, we just don't know what would slip off the tongue better. Oof, what's your input on it?
Yes, the chat can can decide or help us out, come with ideas.
I'm just not even going to watch the stream. What I'm going to do is just pop out the chat so I can constantly see chat while not looking at YouTube, so it didn't take away all my internet.
That just takes away your net. Turns out I have actually pretty godly internet, surprisingly. I've recently found out.
It's usually just his computer. Boof, are you still in the chat?
I don't know. I don't have chat open.
I do. I would if I were you.
Alright, let me open up chat. Give me a second. I'm still going to terraform while opening up chat. That's great.
I don't think Boof's still in the chat. I think he's passed on.
This looks kind of ugly. I don't know. I feel like it's been so long since I've actually done terraforming that I'm done really bad recently for some reason. I'm not doing as good as I used to do. Okay, let me check on the chat.
My first time doing this type of terraforming was the first time, was with steel for the first time. But that I actually did better than I used to. I guess I just had a lot of ideas, and I really filled it in because I was excited.
Okay, I don't think they're still in the chat. I have chat open on the side so I could read it too while people say stuff.
Shouldn't it show everyone in the chat somewhere?
It's just gonna show. Alright, let's get into more terraforming.
Okay.
Should we combine these three?
I want.
Put that like that. That looks better. So this is the best thing you do. They may start to all look like flowers, which kind of annoys people.
Yeah, but it'll be smooth.
And plus, well, yeah, we haven't really smoothed any of the ground yet.
We're not smoothing any. We've only smoothed mountains, but I know.
You might even show the process of making mountains in this live stream because we have so much time, too.
But I probably might have to leave in like an hour approximately. But I'll come back. Don't know if Surf wants to start the stream for a while then.
I just quit the heart accidentally. Look at this.
Great job.
Actually, I'll keep it because it kind of does look good.
Honestly, keep it, yeah. Let's see where you did it.
Oh, over here. Yeah, we're over here.
It's not much of a heart.
So, just so people understand, the area we're building right now is probably going to be Willow Village. What do you think?
Well, a bit maybe further that way.
I don't know.
This is just going to be paths.
Originally, Willow Village was going to be like really close here.
Your render distance should be probably 8, approximately. That'll be probably the render distance in game.
In the movie, it's going to be like definitely 8, maybe even 18, honestly, because like in 18 you can kind of see like a tiny bit far off, and I feel like that's
yeah, but 18, I guess it's fine.
And like if I have it on 32, which I was using it for most of my building, you can just basically
record bad.
You'll see like other structures, and that does not add like a good feeling of depth at all. But I did this one kind of good, honestly.
I'd keep it at 16, actually. I think that's nice.
Let us talk about stuff, my friend.
Yes, Surf, what would you like to talk about? Hypothetical stuff? Whatever.
Okay, here's a hypothetical
Minecraft,
question. So what if someone asks you to do something, right? But it does not affect you at all. Would you do it? That's from a movie I watched last night.
If it's something, but it depends. Like, give me a question that would.
So you're on a train. And on this train, you can get $25,000 USD if you, let's say, find someone and put something in their bag. And their name is I forgot what the movie had as their name. Shit. Their name is something. They have some sort of they have some name, like I don't know, Bob. And all you know, the only clue you have is that they don't fit in. They don't belong.
Well, so I just have to put something in their bag, and I put $25,000.
And you get $25,000. But would you do it?
Well, I mean, it depends if the bet is just like something like, well, if it's something like, if I'm going to put something bad in their bag, I probably wouldn't. But
you want to know what's going to happen? You put something in their bag, a guy in the train murders them.
A guy in the train murders who?
The person.
What if I put? Okay, what if I put 12 pieces of candy in their bag?
That's probably.
Am I going to get blamed for murder because I put candy? Now, what if I put 25,000 in the bag and then I get 20?
What you're supposed to be putting in there is actually a tracker.
A what?
A tracker.
Oh, well, then I wouldn't do it. No.
Okay, but then you
can't grab that money. For what?
Just so someone could see where they are and like they will do something to them, and it's probably going to be negative.
Well, if it's a tracker, I wouldn't.
Okay, so then you can't accept the money. You have to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like that was a good
I'm a
choice by
Canadian.
you
Do you expect me to be?
to be money
Well,
greedy, like most Americans these days.
I'd rather, honestly, honest to God, I'd rather not have money, but I'd rather not have money and do nothing. Well, listen, I wouldn't like to have money that I hadn't worked for. So if it's something like just someone, if I just get that for free, for example, like I just hey, you won $25,000 for no reason at all. I wouldn't accept it because I want to earn my money. It's just it's more understandable.
Okay,
I don't know why I go with that, but it's the truth.
well, my friends, that is Warcries. So what
Oh
if it was
gosh.
you get $10, $20, $50 if you give this guy a note from someone? Would you do
From,
it?
well, it
Now,
depends
no
what the
suspicious
content of the
activity.
notes are. Is the note like super like negative or something, telling
No,
them to
it's
kill
just a note
themselves?
that someone wants to send. They couldn't do
So it's
it for
just a
some reason.
normal note, like a friend's note.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. You got any hypothetical questions?
Uh, well, explain to me the note part. Did you ask that?
I'm
Was
just
it
trying to
in the
see.
movie?
No, it's just I want to see if you would react to something positive. Would you do it? $50 for something positive.
Yes.
So even if you didn't work for it, you would just be like,
It
okay.
I actually, now that I think of the working thing, probably not.
But the
Cancel
guy
that.
says, please, can you do me like a favor? I really need this. I'll give you $50 if you just do it.
Well, then that's hard because giving you $50. I would ask him why he doesn't. Listen, what I'd say is I'd only do it if you gave me $5 or less.
So you're asking for less money.
Yeah, or like $10 or less, depending on how far. If it's like far. Like if it's like
Interesting.
a 5 minute drive, I'd ask for probably like 10, and then so on. I'm
Okay.
guessing it's like a 5 minute drive.
Okay then. I see. The data has been collected in the mind of myself and my kind of bloody skin, honestly. Okay. So, what else do you want to talk about? I mean, there's lots of things we could talk about.
Lots of things. Just think of something we talk about off stream, and then see if that's appropriate for the stream.
Okay.
I'm
If
not
someone
really
found out about your YouTube channel,
in
what
real
would you
life.
do?
I'd
And you had
well,
like you
I'd
had like 200 subscribers. Cuz you don't want to like move channels like you did that one time.
if it's like 200,
Like around like 300, how about that? Like something like
it
where you
depends if it's someone trustworthy or not.
what if
Like
it's a
if it's a
girl?
friend that what girl?
Your
Give me
crush.
an example. Well, I trust my crush not to expose it. I just make sure I do nothing stupid on
What
my
if they say
channel
they'll
that my
tell
crush
one
wouldn't like
person?
before.
What if they say they'll tell one person? But you know that they're
I
probably gonna, that person they tell is probably gonna tell someone else, and spreading.
exactly. Well, I tell honestly, well, they probably wouldn't be my crush anymore because they're an absolute bitch for doing that.
Okay.
That's what would happen.
Okay. Whoa. You just ruined their plans. Oh, this area is probably gonna be. By the way, this is probably gonna be Frostbit Kingdom. Frostbit Castle might be around here. It's probably just be a snowy area. We could extend Frostbit Castle now. We could also have space for Warlock's Tower, Flumen Town, all those places. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Frostbit, I don't think we're actually gonna move Frostbit. We're gonna keep it there. Well, more center it, I guess. No,
Well,
I like it there because then it's quite more of a travel.
oh yeah. Plus, hold on. Open up the other map. Well, cause I'm quickly gonna I'm gonna delete this quickly. The delete key is really weird on PCs. There we go. I'm gonna move Muno Kingdom to all the way. Let me check my paper map quickly. Okay. The Muno Kingdom's probably gonna be right here.
Hey, we've gotten a bit further.
The Muno Kingdom reserve. Let's see. Eh. And this enchanted forest is definitely being moved down here. There's no way I'm keeping it there. Also, we're
No,
gonna
the
have,
Enchanted Forest is going to be spanning all across that area.
it's gonna be
Going to
much user
span all
now.
the way.
That's basically what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. Alright, this
And
is a
we'll
good spot.
probably move the Willow Village up a bit. Maybe? No. We'd keep it there.
Alright.
Uh,
Muno
let's see, what else could I do?
Kingdom.
I might end the Enchanted Forest a bit before the edge of the world because I don't want it to
Oh,
be
wrong,
seeable
wrong.
from Willow. Because that wouldn't make any sense, obviously, since they're lost at the start. Well, I just exposed some lore, but whatever. It's not much. They're lost
There
at
we
the
go.
start. Great amount of lore. Well, a great
Great
amount of
amount of
script.
lore and script by
Script.
Warcries, the greatest
I just
spoiler of all
exposed.
time. He's exposed a lot. Seems like no one's in the chat right now.
They're lost. Wow. They're lost for probably 10 minutes. What will we do?
We're not going to expose that much. But I'll tell you this, definitely, there's going to be a lot of cool characters introduced, a lot of cool scenes, and we kind of outdid ourselves.
And a lot of maps that Surf will play on his channel.
A lot of maps I will play.
No, a single map Surf better play on his channel. The map I'm making.
Also, want to talk more about what we're playing with this map? Me and War were thinking of, War said just thinking of making, we're definitely going to release the map for download, so if people want to like download
this,
it.
yeah. I'm not turning this into a map.
He said when we first created this, War just randomly said, "Hey Sarf, how about I make this into like a command map after, for, like so people can go through it also." I'm like,
Or wasn't that you? Was it me or you?
it was you.
And I regret saying that. At least I only said thinking of, so I don't have to go through with it.
So, yeah, you don't have to go through with it. Plus, I said that's probably a bad idea, anyways.
If I'm extreme, like I've got like nothing to do, which I doubt it. You can see where I'm going through all the Frostbite stuff right now, and it probably will last for like a year or two. Then I'm probably not gonna be able to do it.
Which is
So I
fine.
want one
I don't
side
really.
project and one main project. So for example, this, and then something like this project, but smaller,
Oh my
obviously.
gosh, my
And
map.
then also the thing like Forvegreen. And then Evernath, that'll be my side project for a while. Probably. Not
Alright.
a side project, but just a thing I'm doing.
I'm gonna take a quick little break from this. I'm just gonna give the live stream watchers a tour. Now there is a documentary that's being released after all the movies come out that shows all the work, like with extra sneak peeks. But this is a live stream, which is a bit different, obviously. So let's show it off. So it doesn't matter. I can show them the areas. Won't reveal any storyline
Just
plots
don't
at
give
all.
any storyline.
I'll just say like the
Don't even
goat.
say where the bad area is or anything.
Okay, so right here we have Conlis Kingdom.
Don't
is the-
expose the names.
The names are fine. It's fine.
Oh, fine.
Conlis
Just
Kingdom.
don't say if they're good or bad or any of that.
It is a beautiful, quite beautiful mountain with a hole in it. And originally it was actually planned for it to be a staircase up to a hole, kind of like a hole here. But yeah, War
Goes
is built like
down.
this, so I decided why not. And there's gonna be
No,
there's gonna be a lot of like underground areas in here. So yes. And then if we head over here, we have the Dark Forest.
Along
It's
with.
gonna
Should
be-
we say the name? Should we say the name?
Oh
Expose a
no,
lot
that
of
would
lore.
expose a lot of lore. So right here is going to be a very special place, very important place. Even though I haven't come up
Mhm.
with how important it's going to be because we've only
The
worked on the
movie might be
storyline.
based around it, let's just say.
Oh no, War.
What?
I'm talking about.
Oh, where are you?
I can hear your baby in the back. I'm over here. I'm telling this.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. Movie might be based around
I thought you were talking
well,
about a different
semi.
place. All right. Yeah. So the movie, even though we actually haven't written about this place, we've only written about the first movie so far. So
We
actually
know what's
have no
happening
idea.
in the next movie, so very vaguely.
Yes, we haven't really written much.
Like, we know what's happening in the second and third.
But yes,
That'll be in the second movie.
if we head, I believe this direction is south. Yes, I purposely made directions the way I planned them to be. This is going to be a very, not really important place. It's not a major place, but it's going to hold pretty cool things. And I'm just going to say one word, goblins, my friends. Yes,
Goblins
goblins.
and wood and, well, let's just say
Lumberjacks.
lumberjacks. A
Lots
lot of
of
them.
lumberjacks.
And a lot of goblins.
And then over here, war. Now that I'm not sure what this is a lake over here. I think a pond or whatever.
That's going to be a very small lake, yes, beside someone's house.
He's
Very
kind of
important.
important in the first movie, so he's actually extremely important. So, I mean, I know we're being very vague about what we mean, but you'll see
You
soon.
can't really expose more is the thing.
And I believe over here is going to be the enchanted forest, right here. It was originally going to be there until we did this recent map extension. So I'm actually
It's going to span from the river and all the way to the edge. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Oop. What I?
Let's see.
Oh, I teleported there. Oops. Oh. But yes, we are reviewing names, but like, not that much, honestly. And then if we travel all the way over here, this is Muno Kingdom. There's not much work happening here yet. But if I teleport to Frostbite Kingdom, take a look around. Frostbite is going to be.
I guess I know what this is.
You could probably
Ice.
guess what it's going to be like by the name. And it's also kind of like a representation of Frostbite. It's just kind of like a little bit of like a this is.
No spoilers. No, just kidding.
Also,
I
I
mean, no
guess
Easter eggs.
you know what, we said the area with goblins, but I guess we could give them the name of it. It's gonna be called Logforth Kingdom, since we just said all the lumberjack stuff. Logforth Kingdom, and I'll just tell you about it right now. It's gonna be kind of a foresty area,
Yeah,
but
lumberjacks.
not that much. It's gonna be kind of spread out. There's gonna be like a bunch of spruce trees, I guess.
There
Yeah.
are two areas that are that are named around the. There are two kingdoms that are named similar to. Well, there are two tree kingdoms, let's say, if that
Yes.
makes sense.
Also, just to let you guys know, all of the names have, except for Frostbite, have, and like kind of like the reserve, Warlock's Tower, none of that's like
Yeah.
important, but like
Willow Village.
Willow Village
Uh.
neither. But if you notice, Logforth Kingdom, Conlis Kingdom, Flumen Town, Muno Kingdom, and all those places have a very important name for where they are, and they'll represent what they kind of are. And it's like, I'm not gonna tell what language it is, but it's definitely either Latin or
Just
Greek.
use Google Translate, people.
Yes, you'll find out soon. And you can find out all the names of these places and all that. So
They
that's
help a lot.
about it for the tours, I guess. Me and War have been doing. We did work a bit on the terrain. We did work a bit on like these mountain areas. We're taking a break and working more on extending this territory, obviously, because this was recently added. And we're almost done with that, actually. So you want to go back to it, War? Let me just
Yeah.
TP.
So, Surf, can I give them a hint on how to decipher if they're good or bad? Because, with
Yes. Sure.
So, guys, put the names of the kingdoms in Google Translate, and one or two may show, a few might show if they're good or bad using the name.
Mhm.
Especially Conlis, let's just say.
Conlis and Logforth and Flumentown and all those places have their own secrets that you may notice in the movie eventually.
Logforth obviously doesn't.
Like, what do you mean?
Logforth has no translation.
Oh.
If I'm correct.
It doesn't,
It's
yeah.
It's just Flumen and Conlis.
Flumen,
I'm pretty
Conlis, Muno.
Oh yeah.
Who could
Oh,
forget
sick.
the fact that who could forget the province names, which are not labeled at all? We have Tenebris Province, Cantata Province, Triono Province, Balloon Province, and that's what. Which are kind of provinces, but they're not really going to be important for the movie. They're just extra stuff we kind of added.
They're just, if we need to say the province, they probably won't be mentioned. Nothing
Ooh,
important.
I did this terrain over here quite good, actually. Look at this.
Let's
Kind of looks like a
see
bear,
where.
but still, like look at this huge
Ah,
thing.
that's not bad.
I think, as I said, I did it good. So I'm
I
saying.
like it exactly.
Mhm.
I don't. I was just referring to the bear part. I don't think it looks like a bear. Surfing is weird fantasies. The bear.
The bear said a bear. Huh? Oh, whoa. Sometimes you have to be careful when you accidentally stack stuff because it could mess up the building. And again, this doesn't have to look that good right now because we haven't even done
Smooth.
smoothing on any of the
Smoothing is
lands
the most lengthy process, boys.
process. But War's done a bunch of it already, as you can
On the
see by the mountain
mountains, not
areas.
on.
Like these originally looked really horrible, and then he just smoothed all of them. And also, I'm not
They're not
sure.
all the way smooth, to say the least.
I'm
They're
also
not
not sure if
completely.
War is gonna add more. Is
More
gonna
what?
add more mountains yet? He's probably gonna add a couple more.
I will add a few mountains, but scattered around the lands, and some small mountains just randomly placed.
We actually might have
Maybe.
time for those in the stream too. Probably will have time for them in the stream.
Well, those will be last touches, probably literally after. Like those will be last
Shelby
touches
bet.
before we actually finish. Before we start doing texturing. Texturing will probably also be a quick process because all we have to do is just do some texturing with using Voxel. I forgot if the Voxel Sniper World Edit, but what we do
Also, we
is
will be needing texture
brush
packs for,
those. Yeah.
which is one thing that we haven't
Um.
thought about until this
What
exact moment.
texture packs for what exactly though?
Because we might have some people be morphed as like baby zombies, you know,
Oh, we don't need texture packs for that.
but
Smart.
like they need to look like they need to look more like trolls and less like baby zombies.
I'm really bad at texturing mods, but I should be able to since I'm pretty sure quite similar to skins.
Also, at the
Armor,
end of the
I
stream,
could
more
do
you want to reveal like a bit of the storyline, just
a
as a
bit.
thing, just to make people who actually want to watch this, who make them want to watch the stream also. Because
But
like,
no one's probably gonna end up watching this anyway, so.
oh yes, true. We're not gonna be even considered that popular until we get to voice acting parts. Then we'll have like 18 people on at one time. No, more like 5, 6, 7 be on it.
Maybe up to 10 at a time. We can't go above 25, but I doubt we'll go
Our
above
mistake was
25.
not getting enough builders and getting way too much voice actors.
No, we don't have way too much voice actors. We need more builders and more voice actors. We're just low on cast, people in general.
Also, me and War also decided that we're gonna release the movies all in like 2 weeks. I don't know. I feel like we should just do one
Not
month.
2 weeks, probably a month, approximately.
How about
Maybe
we
two.
do one every month? That'd probably be better. So we might even have
No,
them
one.
ready really early.
Oh yeah, all the movies over 2 weeks. I think to keep it hyped up, like not to stop the hype, because a lot of people will forget about them if it's not over that time. So maybe once a week or over 1 week, just one every 3 days or
I bet
whatever.
people like Krat will actually be excited to watch it. So, yes, if he's excited to watch
Mhm.
frickin' Fortnite videos I make, like, I'm sure he'll watch that.
I don't know how he gets entertained by that stuff, honestly.
Oh god, I don't want to have to undo this, so I'm just gonna break this all with hand. All this entire spear I created. Very
Spear.
flat. Sphere.
Oh,
Cylinder. Shear.
cylinder shear. Great surf.
Let me see what Warcries is on. Ooh, he's actually added a bit of stuff against the Great Wall. Which, trust me, most of this will probably get cut off.
Yeah, by like mountains and everything, so we can.
Yeah, as you
like,
can
just
see
more
here, like we cut off all the corners, kind of.
mountains
Which
and
does seem to be kind of a waste of space, but actually it's not really. It actually makes the map look way better.
let's see. Yeah, just open the map and they can kind of see
Yeah.
how we did that. The left side of the map is going to have a lot more terrain, like a lot more cliffs and all that than this side of the map. This side of the map will have a lot of. By the way, if you start to have the map open for the viewers.
Yes.
So when you look at the map, you can see that on the left middle or so, right below the mountain, and then to the right a
This
bit,
is like
you
a
can
huge
kind of
rise.
see that you can see that there are two like little mounds where it pops up a bit. It looks like, and then there's just some little flat area around that. That's gonna be a river there.
Oh,
That's why
here,
it looks like that.
the arches.
Show them. The arcs.
Here, let me actually just fly and show them like where it'll be.
Yeah, there are two of them. One on the corner, but that one you'll see very little of, and it'll be probably black in the
The
back.
river will be through here, and it shall go all the way over through here, and it'll just be like kind of like a little couple of arches. I'm in game mode spectator, just flying around really fast. All right, there we go. Game mode C. So yes, those are the two little arches. And the river will be around there where Flumentown should be.
Okay,
So
we're actually
we haven't actually decided Flumentown's storyline yet. The only places we actually really decide the full storyline of
we
is
know some stuff for Flumentown.
it's like gonna be a jolly city. Like
It's similar to Lake Town from Lord of the Rings.
yes, it was inspired from Lake Town actually.
But it was all my creation.
And War actually is pretty good at building. Like he built like a place once on like one of the servers he played a couple months ago. That was like Lake Town based. So he's gonna be like our lead builder for that area.
Basically everywhere. I am the building director.
Not for
For
not
what?
every place. Like I'm probably gonna lead.
But, like I'm like the building director in general. I mean, like not like mapping. Like you're saying where stuff's based, but I'm saying how stuff is built. Like how to build it correctly, make
Yeah.
it look nice.
You might even need to
make
get
it make
more
sense.
people building once we get to that part. Once we get to like non-terrain building, we might have more building.
That'll take forever.
So the next live stream will actually likely, unless I feel like I might do a second live stream on terraforming, the next live stream might be on.
No,
that.
we're almost done this terraforming here. Oh, like maybe mountain terraforming.
Like that's what I meant. Yes, if we ever.
But you aren't really doing mountain terraforming. Is the thing. It's more me.
Yes, you're
Unless
always.
you want to do some cliffs, but we're not really doing any more cliffs.
Do you
So
think
I'll
you've?
teach you maybe mountains.
Do you think you've finished the top, like the top, the north?
I'm just adding a few pieces to make it less empty.
This is all
and
gonna
then
be
we're done.
snowy area, by the way.
Yeah.
We're gonna have biomes. We're gonna use grass for our biomes and stuff. And this movie will be probably made in 1. I don't know. 1.13 comes out really soon, right?
Tomorrow.
So,
Tomorrow, exactly.
so like
This
I
movie
mean,
will be in 1.13. That's why we're not. There will be some commands, but very little, I'm pretty sure. But not many. That's just like some for boss battles, possibly, but I doubt it. We'll see. I don't know how we'll do boss battles. Probably not really.
there's gonna be like a fight, but like, boss battle sounds a little video game-ish,
Yeah.
which I don't like. Listen, this is not gonna be.
Battles.
There's gonna be fights, and like we have Cupcake, our sound producer, who's gonna make us beautiful music and sound fighting sounds.
Or he better.
He better. I mean, he's lied about shit like that before.
Okay, Surf. Shush.
Oh, it looks cool on this map. Oh my gosh, you just see everything. Same thing here, baby.
Okay, I think we've got the top area almost done. You can start working on the bottom.
The bottom area is really almost done. I don't think you've updated your map yet.
The bottom area
Because we
isn't
all
that,
this today.
isn't that much for me, but I haven't updated it. Is the bottom area almost done? I haven't updated my map.
It's almost done. Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a pee break, and then we could get to work
A
on
pee break.
the washroom break. Yes.
Formal, Sarfnik, formal. Not disgusting. I might
Oh.
have to go relatively soon as well.
Yes, that's probably when the stream's gonna end. We do.
And then we'll
Actually, I'm just
maybe
gonna keep
start
this.
stream
Where is this
back up.
by? This will be a huge hill. Steel does hills. I did one hill by up here, but like it's like right there. This is all the steel hills he does. So
Whoa, Sarf, can't explain this to me.
Huh? That's
Ew.
what I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to make a hill.
Here, hills is our voxel sniper jobs because hills are much more complicated. That's way too steep as well. That's voxel sniper stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
That was
I
accidental.
kind of remove it. It'd make it less steep, is what I do.
Oh god, this is way
Surf.
too
Uh,
out of control. Wait, what if I just plan this out like a normal person? This can be a hill. Boom.
boom. Okay, I'm gonna be back, guys. Yeah, I've got dinner.
Okay. When War has dinner, he's gonna be gone for a bit, honestly.
Okay. Okay, goodbye, everyone. We might start this back up later. I don't know, sack choice. You might just pause it, Surf might just keep going, because it'll be like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 20-ish. See y'all later.
I've never had to create a hill this big before. It's kind of like voxel snipers job, as War said, but like still, yucking. I just gotta do this sometimes. Sometimes you just have to do it, you know. Also try to stay high because like you may up around a little too much, make some mistakes. I'm just gonna try filling this in for now. Hmm. Okay, this area needs to be improved by quite a lot. I can also do hand improvements too. Because, like, sometimes, you know, you might need a little bit. Even though we are going to do a lot of smoothing still. Let's see how it works. Wait, do I have auto jump enabled? Why is auto jump enabled? Probably because I'm using mods. And it's not considered like regular Minecraft. So that would enable auto jump. I was like, why is auto jump enabled? That's what they kill someone. Not even a joke. Some people really hate auto jump, especially PvPers. Okay, now this area needs a bit more fixing. I'm just gonna quickly do that. How's this bitch look, baby? This bitch looks like a bitch worth the bitch with. She's a bitch that you're gonna want to bitch with, right? Warcries, you're probably AFK. I know you're actually AFK, probably eating dinner. So, this is a bitch that you're probably gonna want to play around with. Okay. Hmm. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. This, we could do a couple improvements here with, like, range. I was about to throw up when I looked at that, sorry. Builder's nightmare. Boop. How does that look like a... Okay, that's better. Okay. we've got this major hill. Oh, you just disappeared. I saw your cape flap. Look at my beautiful soft knit cape there, my friends. Yes. Warcries, you seem to be with your glowing white eyes. He's alive. No, I'm just pushing him over. Oh. Okay, while war's gone, I'll just continuously work on this. How's this baby looking, huh? She looks nice, doesn't she? Doesn't she? Whoa, why do I always do that? I always start up so bad. No, not again. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Look at that. Look at that. That's perfect terrain. This is weird purposely. And we could probably fit in a couple more. Because, like, imagine if you're just chilling down here, walking around, and you just see, like, emptiness. You just experience this. Plus, trust me, it's going to look much better once we add better terrain in here. That's kind of a weird shape on the map. It looks chill. And what else we could add? One more somewhere around in that spot, which is also known as this spot. So if we just add this in, boom, bitches, we got ourselves a map. Fill the terrain. Just an hour, we filled in 25% more terrain that the entire map honestly has. With some good terrain too, like that little spire of ugliness, but still coolness, I guess you could say. If we just honestly add these on more. Okay, how's this look? This is the map, although up here could use a bit. This looks weird. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, my friends, this is Han. Let's go on J. This also gives you a cooler view. Here we go. This, my friends, is our beautiful map so far. War's coming back from his little dinner break, so I'm going to take a little break of my own, honestly. The stream will be off for just a tiny bit. So, let me just quickly exit out here. Seems like everything's going good. Not much people watching, but like... laggy. Not really lagging at all. Actually, there's some lag, I must admit, after watching the stream over again. So for now, we're just going to be AFK. Just going to be chilling out here. In F9, I'm also going to mute Discord so you can't hear anything. And we'll be back. have returned from my washroom break. So let's get back right into this Minecraft content, my boys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream so far. It's been about 50 minutes now. I did check the time. And there's probably some improvements I could do. This, I don't know 100% if this is going to stay, but like, maybe it should a little bit. I don't know. But, yeah, there we go. We got this beautiful terrain all built up. Just fit something in there, honestly. Just trying to find spaces right now where stuff could go, and I don't have to make it. I don't have to make it 2 levels. I just make it 1, just tiny level. Like that is. Could even do some ads, but then I'm not gonna touch it. You know, there's spots. This kind of looks weird, but there's like tiny spots where you could fit really tiny stuff, like over here, for example. I believe. Yes, this is it right here. We could add just 2. Doesn't look that good, but like, trust me, it fills in the spot good, pretty well actually. So yes, basically we've built up all this terrain. I'm sorry, this is just way too hard for me to look at. We're gonna need to fix this thing up a little bit, honestly. So yeah, that ended up beautifully, I guess. There's not much to say. Hey, Warcries, how you feeling? You feeling good, Warcries? Warcries? Actually, if you guys want me to, I could turn on some music. The stream is kind of getting boring now. So, why not, actually? It won't be that hard at all. Oh, hey, my friend Bananas. Hey, I'm just quickly fixing stuff up. Turn on music in just a second here. If anyone wants it. Hey, Warcries. We should build Warcry as a statue, honestly. The AFK, the common AFK pillar. Actually, that was fine the way it was, honestly. Let's grab some beautiful, beautiful glass. Yeah, I can't find it. Actually, what if we use... No, white glazed terracotta is honestly trashy. For Wars, AFK pod, TB, Warcries, Sarpnik. I was like, did he move? Oh my god. He came back to life. And I guess this will be his pod. I don't really care much about having it be all fancy and all that. Willy-nilly. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, let's play. Let's play some beautiful music then, I guess. Is this good? I'm trying to get music that isn't, like, lyric-y. But honestly, I don't know. It's kind of hard, I'll say. I guess War's taking his time with this beautiful, probably beautiful and tasty dinner. We could play regular, we could play regular Japanese music if you want. I've got a lot of music we could play. Like what? I've got this song. Kind of loud, but we could just turn it down. Like, would this be good background music for building? I mean,
Oh, look who's Surfnik.
hey, War.
Hello. How much have you done? Have you?
I've actually finished all the terrain.
Well, this is what you've been doing while I was gone.
It took 2 minutes.
Surf.
It's to be a UFO.
Surf.
What?
I have this magic trick, okay, Surf? Where are you?
It's called /pause1.
No, Sash, you didn't see anything.
I have magic trick too. It's called that.
Oh, whoops, keep inventories on. I have a magic trick too. God. Wait, why did you leave? Are you still streaming?
Yes, I am still live. I'm just gonna start playing music
Is
for my
anyone watching?
stream. Someone else joined. Their name
Who?
is Bananas, aka Charlie.
And are they still here?
No, probably not. They're not
Stay
here
in chat.
anymore. Not anymore.
Impresses me.
Alright, I'm gonna do a quick test. If I'm just gonna start playing random music, and if it has lyrics, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh yeah, this guy says hey and then he leaves.
Hey, he's my IRL friend. Shut up. Even though I haven't seen
Oh,
him
he's
in
your
maybe 2
IRL
years.
friend.
I haven't seen him in 2 years. I met him in 2016.
So wait, what's TNT's old recording world?
Oh God, don't watch it. That was a horrible stream I did.
What Minecraft server is
War?
that? What?
You know the YouTuber Exploding TNT.
Yes,
he
I
had
know him.
released his He basically wanted to switch like his recording world, so he basically like made his recording world live. So yes, I finished the entire map
So
Terraforming.
he just turned it into a server. We're not done all terraforming.
It was always a
so-
server. What?
Oh. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're done with like the ground, right?
We're not done completely.
You haven't loaded it. Oh.
Yes, I know. I want to just make it less empty, if you get me. Add more little dots or whatever.
Why is this on? That's not a coordinate. Sorry. Oops. Let's go to like
But I want to see what the map looks like now. Ooh, that's
Or-
interesting.
TP to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is this out here? My map was getting stream.
It's called people clicking in the wrong place. That's what it's called. So they click on the ground. So look, if I were to click randomly here, place this one. Don't do it, Surf.
I know. I'm gonna do this thing
We
called
have to remove them.
slash undo. You can break them or I'll do pause 1, pause 2 like you do always.
Hey, Surf knows World Edit, and I like this man.
Who knows where
One
that
day
is?
I'll teach you voxel sniper, and you'll love it. You
Right.
do.
Look, I deleted the slash set air. What? Where? Oh God, it's kind of slow. Did you just?
I think I just did something. I don't know if I did or not. I
Yeah.
may have set a giant area to air. I'm gonna shut down the server before it does anything massive.
Okay. Yep, server's down. Wait, is it back up? Let's see.
I shut it. I said I put this click stop. Yeah, it's
Oh.
using all CPU, all memory. So something's happening.
What'd you do?
Operation completed. 23,000 blocks affected. I don't know what that is. I don't know where that was. Hopefully it's something small.
What'd you do? Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't get on. It's my server.
Is the server down? 1 sec.
I know what you know by. I know what you mean by TNT. It's old recording world. You know, I'm gonna check the server down. The server's down. Give me a second, my friends. He seems to have fucked up. Congratulations, what you fucked up. Is that something to be proud of, my friend? Is that something to be proud of, my friend? Okay, let's go to mcprohosting.com. You guys can't see it, obviously, because I am not letting anyone see it. Let's start the server back up.
Surf, don't start the server back up. I'll be like 10 minutes.
I just started it back up.
Okay, so I'm gonna fix this. Then you can work, but I've gotta go again.
Okay then.
Okay, I'm starting it. Okay, because if something big and bad happens, and it happens. If it's not that catastrophic, sorry this happened. Oh, it doesn't look like much happened. Let's go this
Seems
way.
Fine.
What? What? What the hell is this?
A hole through the world?
I literally copied the entire area.
A hole through the world?
Where? Oh, okay, at least it's not that bad.
You gotta undo something like that.
I don't know if the undo command still works. Nothing left to undo. Oh, let's see. Come on, just back up.
Guys,
up,
you just
please.
gotta witness war fuck up with our world. How's
Yeah, this is called World Edit. Why did you save there? Oh, thank God, it's not that big.
I'm just checking around to make sure
Okay,
nothing
when I get
else-
back, I'm gonna fix all of this. Okay?
Are you kidding me?
It's not that much to fix, luckily.
But like it went through my hill.
Yeah,
See.
it did.
And it did go through kind of like an important like building area.
Here, I'm just gonna paste it all back. Like I'm just gonna paste all the chunks. Just the grass, if you get me. And then what you can do is you can start
Dude, it went through the lake, bro.
Yeah, I know. We can remake that.
I think I'm not gonna really.
Okay, so I'm just gonna repaste it back, okay, sir? Like quartz and everything at the bottom.
It wasn't
and then
too
we can
horrible.
redo it.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
like...
it wasn't too horrible. Luckily, that was the only mess up, and hopefully it lasts. So once I do this, I've got to go quick because I've got to help my brothers.
It's why we have to be careful with positioning war.
Yeah, this is
Where that can be dangerous.
It's just set. Well, I did pause too. It just didn't register or whatever. Maybe I messed up the command typing. I wasn't thinking. So it's just set port. Grass actually. Cat lag spike. This is a bit more of a than a normal lag spike. Morning, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just don't work on it right now. When I get back in like 10 minutes, we can start working again.
Should I continue the stream?
What is it's your choice. If you want to do other stuff while I'm waiting, go fill in some other people and like lore. Well, here.
Oh.
Actually, I'll let you keep working. I'm just going to finish adding the rest of the quartz.
This is great. The live stream just kind of got
messed up.
Fucked. We just fucked up half of our world. Congratulations.
A tiny bit, not really.
Can't we just undo this with MC Pro hosting?
No, you can't, unfortunately, because we made no backups. That's why we make backups usually, but that.
No insult, but you gotta make up for this by a lot.
Yeah, I will. I'm just gonna remake it. There's no point in really making up for it if I just remake everything exactly how it was. Okay, I'll be back. You can work on it if you'd like, your choice. Yeah, here, I'll give you the command.
I typed in the right command earlier. What was it, 2-4? Nope.
4-2, like that.
Oh, I got it right earlier.
Bye.
So I guess now that War just basically fucked up a little bit and just ditched me to have to clean up his mess. Well, that's great. Probably the worst mess we've actually probably made ever. Caught on live stream too. Quality content. And I'm just gonna probably fill this in. And this actually isn't that bad if you think about it. It's just like 10 minutes of like work could fix this. Not like that, like this whole thing. I mean, like it's just a tiny strip. Even though it might look bad once you go underground. It's a building, not really much. Not like anyone's gonna notice when we actually start working on the map. Oh, we don't want that. I was like, what the fuck is playing? Oh my god. Probably it's an ad or something. Actually, that's probably important why it's like that. I should probably structure it around that. And my friends, that is probably gonna be it for building portion on it. At least I'm actually gonna leave the rest to Warcries. Just wishing him luck with fixing all that terrain. I bet he's got it though. He's got it handled. It's kind of annoying though. We kind of did lose some actually. The worst part is that we lost a bit of the lake here. This is actually kind of an important structure. It'd have been way better if it just went like that and not like that. But I'll just leave Warcries to work on it for now. Just gonna quickly fill. I'm quickly gonna work on this little hill here. How's this look? It looks okay. Add that, and we'll just add more in there. That looks fine. The rest is up to the Warcries to fix. And let's talk about storyline now, I guess. Not much to say, honestly. Play some music. Okay, let's see. So, we got... If I open up my Google Drive here, I've got some stuff to read about the storyline of this beautiful Forvegreen War. So, why don't we turn off Minecraft, turn on display capture. Alright. Now you, my friends, can see, okay, the beautiful storyline. So, yes, this is the storyline. These are some characters that are kind of important with the voice actors labeled, of course. And then we have the Forvegreen War, number 1, my boys. But, alas, 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 we shall only read a little bit of it. Let me just zoom down here. So, our story begins in Willow Village where William lives with his grandmother. He is a very adventurous kid in his teens. He and his friends, or company, call them, I don't know why, it's in Warcries side they call them company.